I've been in part of the mandir all my life. And yes, I've learned so much from my peers, from youngsters like Bhavisha and others. And I feel like I have imbibed those values. And today, living in UK with the blessing of Swami Maharaj, who's always nurtured us that, unity, harmony is so important. I live in an intergenerational family, which is unusual, but I feel that we are a very harmonious family. And that has only come living with your children and your grandchildren and your in-laws and that hugely extended family. For me, it's vital because I can then support my children, my grandchildren in the cultural things that Bhavisha mentioned, whether it's food, our festival, our language, everything, because we feel so blessed that we have had that understanding. And for me, that is priceless to have that bond with your own family. On a separate note, whilst I've been, like Bhavish has been the children's coordinator, I've been the coordinator for community and outreach work for UK and Europe. And whilst that is my predominant sewa or a volunteer role, in my professional life, because we've been mentored, we mentioned earlier about and the skills that we've learned, I've actually taken subconsciously to some of the skills to my own workplace. It reflects in your management style. It's kind of a diffusional element that, what you learn about developing others, nurturing others, being there when people at work have an issue or a challenge. Your faith in your learning is kind of permeates through your management. And that in itself can only be a good thing. So for me, both from a personal perspective as well as from a professional perspective, I can say that I have been very blessed and I have a very fulfilling, both a professional and a home life.
I think this is such a hard question, honestly, because there's so many ways in which I feel as though my personal life and professional life, as Rena Amin said, have been so positively impacted by the seva I've done and the people I've met and the relationships I've formed. So while she was talking, I was trying to think of one experience. I think it's just continuous. I can give you so many examples. I think even last year, I already mentioned the festival. And this is just an example of one festival, so many different impacts. But for me also, I was involved in the kind of decoration element of the festival in the lead up, along with many, many other volunteers. And it actually, this is just a simple example, but for me, it made me more aware that I enjoy that creative side. I love painting and sort of art anyway, but we painted a lot of wall murals during the festival. And off the back of that, I had the confidence to start painting wall murals in my own home, in other people's homes. And it's the start of what could be for me sort of another income or another sort of route I want to go down in the future professionally. So I feel like it's just opening your eyes to different experiences and different skills.